He did. He started out with some burgers. They stopped. Away he went. Just kind of teasing him along on this long runway. But I'll tell you, 373 miles an hour. It gets short real fast. Dan, you're a truck driver. What do you think about that?
Oh, that's awesome. I think it's going to be, next year it's going to be Cerrone, Cadillac, Buick, Pontiac, Peterbilt. I think Al Cerrone's going to have to add that onto his list of dealers.
Staudacher S-300 getting set for his routine smoke on. It's air show time. Major John Klatt, a current qualified F-16 pilot with the Duluth, Minnesota Air National Guard. But today, folks, right now down towards Air Show Center, it's Major Klatt and the Air National Guard Staudacher S-300. Diving down at speed in excess of 250 miles an hour. Right at Air Show Center, pulling back hard out of the stick, back to the vertical, where he'll perform his first maneuver, the knife edge spin. Watch now as he rolls the aircraft, letting the last bit of energy off as he kicks it hard on its side, sending it into the knife edge spin. Back towards Air Show Center, John shows you the amazing roll rate of 420 degrees per second. And that Air National Guard Staudacher pulling back to the vertical now, where he is actually going to fly the aircraft backwards. Watch closely now as he bleeds the last bit of energy off the aircraft as he does the aircraft rolling backwards at over 60 miles an hour through his smoke. Now there he goes, backing it up backwards through the smoke as he recovers, nose down, right down at the ground. Right at Air Show Center, that amazing roll rate of 420 degrees per second. Major Klatt has been a member of the Air National Guard, serving since 1989, over 17 years with the Air National Guard. And folks, today, if you're interested in learning more about the Guard, as Major Klatt pushes that Staudacher inverted negative G's during John's performance today, 6 negative G's as he pushes it around the outside, and 10 positive G's. Up over the top now, working his way back towards Air Show Center, rolling the aircraft. If you are interested in learning more about the Air National Guard, please stop on by our mobile recruiting unit located directly behind Air Show Center. There you can speak with any one of the recruiters and learn more about the Air National Guard. In addition to that, folks, stop on by, meet Miss Teen Rhode Island as well as Miss Rhode Island at the MRU. Now Major Klatt right off the deck shows you some precision flying skills. Smoke on, he does an 8-point hesitation roll. Major Klatt earning his private pilot's license at the age of 17. Then attending college at the University of Minnesota in Duluth, Minnesota, where later, after college, joined the Air National Guard. John completed pilot training first in the C-130, later in 1996 transitioned to the F-16 Fighting Falcon. Back up over the top now, rolling the aircraft once, twice around, 3 times around in the triple avalanche. Right off the deck, he comes screaming by, pushing around, 180-degree outside turn. The aircraft powered by a new Monty Bear precision motor. Lycoming IO 540, more than 330 horsepower. Now as John climbs up, we're going to go live to the cockpit and get a hold of Major Klatt. We'll give him a second to catch his breath here as he's having a great time here out at Rhode Island. What a great day for an air show. Now as he climbs up, he's going to tighten his belt.
The recruiter booth, they're lined up for the free simulator ride, Tim. We're going to have a busy day. We got great giveaways. And I tell you what, it's a great day to be an American, and it is absolutely fabulous. The cars are still lined up. I can see them down there. I'm going to do a couple of maneuvers here, Tim. I'm going to turn the smoke back on. Right down there, high above. Okay, count with me, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go for some rolls. Oh, this airplane rolls wonderfully. Okay, back there to your left. 250 into the vertical. I want you to go, okay, there's a lot of G's. I want you to come with me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We did it, Jim Jarvis. Over the top. How about the snap roll down? Here we go. Woo! Rock and roll. I love my Staudacher and I love the Air Guard. I'm going to send it back to you, Tim.
Alrighty, folks, what do you think so far? Major John Klatt in the Air National Guard Staudacher S-300. And folks, as John mentioned, the Air National Guard, such a crucial part of his experience in aviation, learning to fly at 17, then in the Guard as a member for the past 17 years, folks. If you would like to learn more benefits about the Air National Guard, stop on by our mobile recruiting unit located right behind the big blue tents Airshow Center. Speak with any one of the recruiters, Doug Rhode, AJ, any of the folks there. They can tell you about all the great benefits of the Air National Guard. And kids, if you're thinking about college, it is a great way to start your education with 100% college tuition reimbursement, as well as putting $15,000 cash in your pocket. And if you've already started college, no problem. They can give you some tuition assistant reimbursement. And it's a great way to start your college education, kids. Stop on by, speak to any one of the recruiters. And not only is it aviation, there are over 188 different trades that the Air National Guard can teach you. So please stop on by. As well, take a ride in our full motion 300-degree simulator. Now Major Klatt Airshow Center, rolling the Staudacher back up into the vertical. Staudacher powered by a Lycoming IO 540, more than 330 horsepower. The aircraft weighing in at over only 1,200 pounds, which makes for a remarkable maneuverable aircraft at plus or minus 20 Gs. Now watch as John pulls back up and sends it in over to the woo-wee flip. Hang on as he goes nose for tail, showing you the unlimited aerobatic capabilities of that Staudacher S-300D. Plus or minus 20 Gs, folks, is what the aircraft is capable of. Down towards Airshow Center, 420 degree per second roll rate. Back down towards Airshow right. One more time for all you folks down there. Be sure today to stop on by our mobile recruiting unit, meet Major John Klatt, get a poster signed, take a ride in our full motion 360 degree flight simulator, meet Miss Teen Rhode Island along with Miss Rhode Island USA. Now from the right off the deck, Major John Klatt in the Air National Guard Staudacher S-300. Just like a knife down on my life, so many ways to set me right. Back down towards Airshow left, Major John Klatt in the final pass as he'll pull up knife edge, showing the bottom side of that Staudacher S-300. Inverted back to knife edge as Major Klatt passes on by. Folks, please stop on by the mobile recruiting unit, meet Major John Klatt, learn about the Air National Guard, and if not, they have some great giveaways. Take a ride in the simulator and meet Miss Teen Rhode Island with Miss Rhode Island, USA, folks. That's all for now. Back to you, Larry.
Thank you very much, Tim. And let's put your hands together, please, for Tim, the narrator for John Klatt in the Air National Guard. And I was listening to all the things that Tim was telling you about the Air National Guard, and I have to agree with him, folks, because many, many years ago, at the beginning of the Air National Guard program, well, almost anyway, they sent me to pilot training, and it turned out to be a great 40-year career of flying airplanes. I was in that same National Guard unit for 25 years. The National Guard, and especially the Air National Guard, the best part-time job in the USA, trust me. What a beautiful day we have here. You folks, how many of you were here last year? I see a lot of hands. Go on, let me hear some applause from the people who were here last year. That's quite a few. You folks are the most faithful air show fans on the face of the earth. You're great. You were here last year in droves, even though it was a little humid last year. And I'm sure you've all dried out by now. Maybe. I mean, it was the 2.7 inches of rain we had that weekend. That was incredible. A little humid? A little humid, Larry? It was a little humid, Dan. We had what you call your visible moisture.
It was a lot humid last year, but we sure are making up for it this year. What a beautiful day. And as we are enjoying the air show, I would like to remind everybody there is absolutely no smoking anywhere on the ramp area. And we do want to keep the Quonset Air Base clean, so please use the trash receptacles that are located around the ramp.
That's an outstanding idea, folks, and make sure that you do that, please. On the runway is the C-23 Sherpa of the Army National Guard. They're going to be taking off once again, and on board this time is the entire team of the Black Daggers. Down to the right, taxiing back is John Klatt. Please give a round of applause and a wave to this proud American Major John Klatt of the Minnesota Air National Guard. Give him a wave and a round of applause as he taxis by. That beautiful Staudacher aircraft. Over 300 horsepower in this 1,200-pound airplane, designed for one purpose, and that's to make John Klatt perform this magic in the air for you. The Air National Guard. Proudly sponsoring John Klatt and his Staudacher S-300.